I accidentally had a banger. I wrote, Hasan should wear the collar, not to disprove the shock collar argument, not to show how it works, but for a secret third reason. Hasan has gotten canceled for putting a specific collar on his dog's neck. And we are on Kaya Gate, Collar Gate, Shock Gate, whatever it is. I did get on Kat Abou-Ghazala's stream yesterday night. If you guys want to go look at that. She was being very cute. She was being... Look at how sweet she is. Look at how wormy she is. Oh my god. I can't believe she did this on stream. This was crazy. This was so crazy. This was insane for me. This was a big day for me, honestly. So, moving on. Not relevant. Let's continue, shall we? So, Shockgate, shall we? Let me pull up the original offending clip. Holy shit. So many views. Oh my god.
But it is emblematic of all of America's much more consequential violence. Okay? It's the same problem.
Sorry.
But it is emblematic of all of America's much more consequential violence. Okay? It's the same reason as to why America... Kaya, please just fucking go. Just stop. Jesus Christ. What are you doing? You're being such a baby. It's just... You're making her stressed. She just literally is so incredibly spoiled from my mom.
Okay. And the title of the clip is... Hasan reaching for something and seemingly shocking his dog to keep her in camera view. So she yelped randomly, never had a dog in my life, never had a dog do that in my life as a dog owner. I don't know what happened, but it looks bad. So this is the clip. And this clip, holy shit, the circulation on this clip is crazy. It's insane. I'm
not even gonna be a hater. I'm giving it a fair chance.
Hasan the soy boy.
Just
hand over. A better press. Still moving. Now goes forward. I'm assuming probably has a, let's say, a Steam Deck, right? Hand forward. Now that was his arm forward. Now his hand going forward probably. See a little bit more.
Go.
Bang! It would be in the next 3 frames. Chat. The likeliness.
I might have wasted $5.
Chat. The likely.
Dude, I can't watch XQC without immediately laughing. It's like, I don't understand what the last minute of what he said. I tried really hard to translate Papegis for you guys, and I actually just, like, literally couldn't. I couldn't. It was too fried for me. And then he immediately goes into the chat. Like,
of this being is like 98%. I'm not being weird.
I'm not being
see
weird.
The arm movement, right? Looking. No more arm movement now. A little bit more. Tiny bit more. A little bit more. Now it stops now.
Okay, I think he's saying his arm is moving in the clip, and then as soon as his arm stops moving, that's when Kaya yelps. Okay. Meow.
Guys, 99%. 99.
Dude, it went up 1%. 98 to 99. And you can trust XQC on this, okay? He's famously always right about everything. Even whether or not he said something in the past. When he pulled up tweets about him talking about BLM, he's like, you guys believe everything you see. That's not a tweet from me. And then later being like, okay, it is a tweet from me. LOL.
%.
Huge news for the unemployed.
Actually, that pause shows her yanking her paw up.
Just stop.
But if not, I will take it all back
Jesus
because
Christ, what are you?
they would be weird to accuse somebody like that. I'm just going with the different people saying. People are saying, hey, his dog has a shock collar. And I think that's not okay. And it's kind of crazy. So I was more than to say, no way he has that. Because he's usually a sensible guy.
What did he say? What was that?
Somebody like that. I'm just going with the different people saying. People are saying, hey, his dog has a shock collar. And I think that's not okay. And it's kind
I'm going with the version of what people are saying, and people are saying that his dog has a shock collar.
of crazy. So I was more than to say, no way he has that. Because he's usually a sensible guy.
No way he has that because he's a bougie guy?
But
I don't understand why people think he tased the shit out of her or whatever. We'll get into it. I want to watch all of the clips and then we'll get into it.
it looks pretty like the jam thing and then 9%.
Okay. Oh man, did this person delete it? No. No, not this. No. Okay, I think this is all of them. I think that some people have been deleting their tweets on this, which is frustrating, but whatever. But there was one tweet that was very well phrased, and it said something along the lines of the e-stalkers that Hasan has that have watched his stream 24 hours a day. They're like rewatching his old VODs to make sure that they spend every minute of every day watching him to find something to cancel him over. And this is the first thing that they have found. And you guys are going to immediately trust the e-stalkers? That's insane. This one also is pretty accurate. This entire controversy has the same vibe as when everyone thought that one trans woman was cheating on CS. And let me just say really quickly on the XQC thing. I saw this and I was laughing my ass off at this XQC tweet. All of you keep missing the most important piece of evidence. The collar from day one was either fully replaced or reconstructed differently. Tampered, compared to the one from day two. How often does he change the setup? Explain it. And it's a screenshot of Kaya wearing the collar. And then it's a screenshot of Hasan holding the collar in his hand. And then this person said, bro, it's literally upside down. Stop trying to get out of paying that 50K. Upside down. Man, you guys aren't even trying. Legit AI reasoning. It cannot be upside down. There's two components. If it were upside down, the tag would be under, not over. And it's because he doesn't understand that you can see like on the collar, there's the active part. And then there's the AirTag holder. And in the version that the second photo where Hasan is holding the collar, the AirTag is on the bottom. And they're saying like, dude, it looks different because he's holding it differently. And he's like, it literally can't be upside down. And this one, it's flipped around, dumbass. This crusade is pointless. Just say you don't like Hasan and move on. Flipped around? How, LMFAO? Draw it. I'm deadass curious if you actually think it's not flipped, so I drew it. Here you go. Here you go. It's this picture rotated twice, not flipped, because it's impossible to mirror things IRL. This picture shows the collar from the other side. Like this. Use your brain to visually rotate and flip the collar. You see how the AirTag is on the top side of the image where Kaya is wearing it, on the bottom side where Hasan is holding it? Dude, this is so amazing. This is so amazing. And then this is what he's talking about. The correct side your lines are pointing to. Don't get me wrong. This person says, I think he 100% did chalk it, but if you're going to go full debunker, you got to at least use the correct matching sides to point out flaws in that. He doesn't understand that you can flip an object. That's amazing. It's like holding this and being like, look, see? On day one, the lipstick looked like this, but on day two, the lipstick looked like this. Can someone please explain this? Did she switch the lipstick? How many lipsticks does she own? It's like, dog, you just rotate it. What do you mean? What the fuck are we talking about? Oh my god, dude. Oh. I've also been enjoying these tweets. Breaking images reveal Hassan ate several dead chickens live on stream. I've really been liking these. I've also really been enjoying the memes. This person, I know that Hassan dog shit is fake, but this image is frying the fuck out of me. the Raiden edit. Oh, the memes are so good, dude. The memes are good. The memes are good. The memes have been good, okay? Yeah, it's probably a vibrating collar, but have you considered that this is hilarious? I'm gonna be honest. I made a little bit of a shit post because I just didn't think it would get that much attention. I was like, I just want to do a little shit post for, you know, the couple people that follow me on Twitter, and I accidentally had a banger. I wrote, Hassan should wear the collar, not to disprove the shock collar argument, not to show how it works, but for a secret third reason. Just a shit post. Yeah, nobody wants that. Yeah. And then I did see Ethan Klein reposted it without any commentary. Allegedly fair use king. And yet, nothing to say, no comment. Reposted meme jacked me without any additional commentary. Interesting. Interesting. Very interesting. Nothing to say. Okay. So moving on. A couple of things happened. Hassan went live the next day, which I honestly, I don't think it was so wrong for him to be like, this is stupid. No one actually gives a shit about this. I'm just going to like move on from this. And then it accidentally blew up into something obscene. And so then he went on the next day and was like, okay, guys, I'll just show you the fucking collar. Jesus Christ. And let me pull... trying to find it. The clip where he... oh, wait. It's actually... I quote tweeted it. Sorry. I can just pull this back up here. Here we go. So this was his response the next day.
Is the one that people are talking about. Okay? This is the one. This is the one that they saw. It has the capacity to vibrate. And that's it. Are you happy? That's it. Good. There's the AirTag. There's the fucking vibrator. It also has a flashlight component to it at nighttime. And it also has a tracker on it when she gets lost. If she were to actually get fucking lost, you are able to, it emits a sound. Okay? This is the one that people are talking about.
Okay. So, there's the collar. That's what he says. He says it's a vibration collar. I saw someone in chat being like, I don't care. Vibration collars are wrong. And what? Is that the stance we're taking now? You can't use vibration collars either? I have like, for the people that are saying that you shouldn't use vibration collars on a dog, for those people specifically, my headcanon, my personal theory is that those are the type of people that never train their fucking dogs. So they view any type of training, just specifically the people who are claiming that vibration collars are bad for dogs. Those are just the people that don't want to fucking train their dogs. And they're the fucking menaces that go outside and attack random fucking people. Like, oh my God. And I do think a lot of people, no, that's the end of that thought. That's the end of that. Okay. I've never seen anything about how vibration collars are bad for your dogs. I've never seen. Have you considered clicker training as abusive? Yeah. Me, when I was getting my cat to learn how to jump on my shoulder, I would use like a clicker. And the clicker, my cats don't have leashes or anything on them other than like the microchip. But you like, when they do something you like, you press the clicker noise and the noise is a distinct like, and then you give them a treat afterwards so they know that the clicker is good and they're like, oh, I did something good. Yes. That's so fucking, that's so wrong of you. How dare you give them a treat and use a specific noise to train them? What do you think they are, a pet? Anywho. Have you considered discipline is a violation of other people's personal freedom? So true. So true. The point of the vibration is for Kaya to come when she's far. It makes no sense to use that for keeping her in place. Well, okay, so this is the short bit that I read. Now, dog breeds are all very different. Some dog breeds are more sensitive to certain types of illnesses than other dog breeds. And from my basic understanding, Kaya's dog breed is predisposed to like bone and like joint problems. And she shouldn't sleep directly on the floor. So if she's going to sleep, she should be sleeping on the bed because it's better for her health long term. All dogs are? Oh, okay. Okay. Interesting. I know some dogs, even though they're not big dogs, are still predisposed to certain health problems, certain bone and joint problems. But the idea is you want to prevent them from sleeping on the like hard floor if you want to help their longevity in the future. It's sort of like the same thing as like, I always feel bad not giving my cats human food. Because it's like, oh, but I want you to like experience life and I want you to enjoy life. Or like the same thing with not letting my cats go outside because I don't let them go outside because you shouldn't let your cats go outside. And it makes me sad because I'm like, but you should be able to experience everything life has to offer. So like I create exceptions to the rules in places that it's just, so like I'll boil them chicken. And I'm like, you know, I shouldn't let you have anything with sugar because it's just going to give you cavities. And I should really keep you on a stable diet for your health. And that's consistent. And I shouldn't give you more food than you need because then you're going to get fat and then you're going to have all these health issues. And I don't want to do that to you. I don't want to have obese cats that are struggling in life. But on your birthdays, I can boil you some chicken. Honestly, like once a week, I can boil them some chicken. Chicken is fine for them. Or like going outside. I can't just let my cats go outside because it's not safe for them. So I put a little harness on them and I let them like walk around and I have them all on a leash and Wormy gets to just walk around a little bit and enjoy the sun and the smells. And then I just give her flea, even though the vet told me that like flea medication is not necessary for cats if they don't go outside, but just on the off chance that like the once a month outdoor visits on a harness get her fleas, I give her the flea medication as well. But it's like, it makes me sad because I'm like, I want you to experience the world. But you're just a little cat. And the world is so scary. So I give them the harness. But this is also like, people kind of don't believe me when I say that when I give Wormy the harness, she gets in it. Like she loves the harness because she associates it with positive things. Because she knows she's going to get a treat and she knows she's going to go outside. Like I like hover it and she gets in it. Like it's dope. It's really dope. But I think there have been a lot of opinions, I think, coming out from people who don't ever train animals at all in any way. That's why there's idiots that are like, oh, vibration collars are always wrong. It's like, are you saying that vibration collars are always wrong because you're a professional dog trainer and you have some insight that no one else has? Or are you just saying that because you've never trained any animal ever? Is that why? Like, what the fuck? Okay. Also, a lot of people in general don't properly care for their pets. I know. So sad. But They think not giving your dog people food is abuse. Yeah, and you you can't. When I got Meerkat, he's not like food aggressive, and he like doesn't like hiss, or he doesn't have like food insecurity at all. Because he's down to share food. He's never gotten mad because I've taken food away, but he loves food. And when I got him, he would literally climb me and like balance on my arm to get the food off my fork. That's how feral, not like literally feral, but like that's how much of a maniac he was. Like he did not care what he had to do to get the food. And it's like, bro, get off me, which is bad because you don't want your cats or your dogs to be getting into people food or to show them that it's okay to like give them people food, because one day you're going to be eating something that has too much of something that they shouldn't have, right? Like if your food has too much garlic in it, that's bad for cats, right? And you don't know what that amount is in your food because you're making it for you, or you're like the food is prepared for humans, so it doesn't matter if it's prepared for cats or dogs or whatever. And it took me, because cats don't respond to negative reinforcement, so they only respond to positive reinforcement. It took me literally years of not giving him any people food for him to finally give up. He'll ask once. Every time I have food that he wants, he'll come to me. He'll like stand next to me, and he'll try it once, and then when he realizes it's not going to work, he walks off and sits down. He's like, okay, I got it. I understand. It's not my food. I get it. Which is good, because I don't want him eating, like, I don't want to, like, walk off and then realize that he just ate, like, a whole thing of garlic, and then I have to take him to the fucking vet. Or I have to take him to a pet hospital. Like, so, yeah, and it just, I get it. It's, like, it's hard and it's annoying, and it's like, dude, just fuck off. Like, stop it. Stop trying to eat my food, but you have to stay strong. You have to. Some cat breeds do respond to negative reinforcement. I don't know about the cat breeds that do. I just have like shelter cats, which are just like a mix. And I know that my understanding was that cats only respond to positive reinforcement. So I only give them positive reinforcement. All right. I worry about leaving plates in the sink because the cats will find it. And if I had something with garlic or onions, they would eat it. Yeah. And then you just like, honestly, when I put plates in the sink, I just cover them in like Dawn dish soap. And then I, put water on top, and then they're not interested anymore. They're like, ugh, it smells like soap. My beagle grabbed a wrapper off the kitchen counter and devoured an entire sausage, egg, and cheese biscuit when I was getting my other beagle from outside. Oh my God. Oh my God. But anywho, my cat prefers plastic bags to human food. That's my other cat. That's Wormy. Wormy doesn't care about food. She just wants plastic. She just wants to eat so much plastic. Oh, it's like making sure there's never any plastic anywhere in the apartment so she can't eat it is like, it is my Sisyphus boulder that I have to roll up every single day. Girl, stop eating that plastic. And then once in a while, I'll like have like a Ziploc or something, and I come back to it and I see like a bite-shaped hole in the middle of it. It's like, dude, fuck, stop. You're not supposed to fucking eat this. Anywho, okay. Kaya, and if babysat Kaya. And
oh yes,
like,
I have seen the Kaya stuff, and let me tell you, Kaya is
oh, I didn't mean to do that.
Kaya stuff, and let me tell you, Kaya is, well, first of all, the clip did look horrible. The clip was really bad. It was so bad. And it's understandable why everyone was freaking out about it, but I can verify that Kaya is the most loved and spoiled and just the most well-trained and best little baby, or big baby, that I have ever been around and that I have ever seen. So, big baby. But yeah, it's kind of crazy. You would think that this kind of outrage, we would have seen it towards like the genocide and stuff, but this priorities in this world are not where they should be. But But alas. It's herd mentality. I mean, I think from the clip, it's understandable why people were very concerned.
I get what Valkyrie is saying. She's just saying, like, if you see like an animal yelp and you don't know anything about that animal and you don't know how often it does that or why it does that or when it does that, I think that can be concerning. In the same way that, like, if you've never had cats ever in your life and you see a cat hiss, you don't know what that means. When in reality, if you've had cats at any point and you see like one cat hiss at another cat, it's like a warning. It's a, hey, back up. It's a way that cats communicate with each other to say, you're getting too close, you're in my personal space, back up. It's not like more than that, but we see hissing as something that's like insane and aggressive and something bad, something really bad is happening. The hissing is an attempt to de-escalate the situation. It's the same thing. It's like, if you don't like, if you haven't spent time around Kaya, you don't know anything about Kaya, or you don't know anything about dogs at all, like, you'll see like Kaya yelp and you're like, well, why don't you go help her in that exact moment? As if every single cat and dog owner has never told their cat or dog, dude, fuck off. You little shit. Leave me alone. I know you're being a fucking baby right now. Stop. Like, this idea that no human being has ever done this in their life ever. Dog, if you have a pet and you've never done that, and you've never been like, stop being a fucking baby. I just... You're lying. You're lying. I trust the person who's had a dog that's super well behaved and super sweet and only has positive experiences with other people, and other people only have positive experiences with that dog. I trust that person to understand what that yelp meant in that moment. I trust the owner to understand in that moment what that meant.
But just knowing Hassan and knowing like how I've been around Kaya a lot and him, and I just like know that he would never ever abuse Kaya.
Yeah, I saw even Trisha commented, oh, for fuck's sake, you realize how psychotic this is? All I said, since so many damn people were asking me, because I've been on this dude's lover host years ago, is exactly how I feel. I don't have any positive or negative feelings towards him. I haven't watched his content much. From my experience with shock collars, which I'm strongly against, is that they're extremely painful even at low settings. And based off the video, the yelp did not seem like a shock collar was used. I have met Kaya. She was extremely loved, and there wasn't a shock collar in sight. But since I made this tweet, people are trying to hack into my account repeatedly. This is insane behavior. I will never support animal abuse. I'm saying, from my knowledge of shock collars and my interactions with Kaya, that the conclusion people are coming to is a bit extreme. Animal abuse is a very serious accusation, y'all. Yes, everyone, please. She deserves to have her account hacked for saying that she doesn't think Kaya is being abused. That's a normal response. That's good. That's a normal thing that should happen to someone who wants to have the audacity to say, I don't think this animal is being abused. It's like, chat, let me just say, like, I'm not really a big dog person. I just like cats. Cats are just for me. And I love Kaya. Like, I actually do love Kaya. Like, every time I've spent any time around Kaya, she's been such a sweetheart. And like, it's coming from someone who my starting point with dog owners is, I don't trust your dog. That's where I start with dog owners. I'm like, no, actually, I don't trust your giant fucking dog. I'm just not going to look at them or interact with them in any way until I'm given a reason to know that it's safe to interact with them, or like shown. And the entire time that I've spent hanging out with Kaya, she was such a sweetheart. So you think some dogs are bad? Wrong. I think some dog owners are bad. I think some dog owners are really fucking shit at their job. And because of that, their dog doesn't respond to any commands, and their dog might just fucking jump on you. And to be clear, jump on you even in a non-aggressive way. I don't want your 100-pound dog jumping on me. Your 100-pound dog with like claws that you haven't trimmed, might I add? No. He's really sweet. And it's like, it's like, I'm sure he is. Can he be in the other room? Can he be? His name is Princess, and it's the fucking most terrifying dog you've ever met that's like currently actively snarling at you. You're like, good, Princess. Anyways, all of that is to say, so some dog owners are irresponsible about their dog's behavior. Yeah. I mean, I would say that. It's just more obvious with dogs than it is with cats. Some cat owners are really bad cat owners. It's just that most cats, when they're being mistreated, they kind of just like hide and like don't really interact with people at all. Right? And like dogs that are getting mistreated can be aggressive. Right? But anyways, all of that is to say, I did not get that. Like, Kaya passed every vibe check. And my vibe check meter is high for people who have big dogs. I'm like, you know, I'm sussed. I'm sussed as fuck. I'm like, you know, on edge. I'm like, just, I'm not trying to piss your dog off and have them bite my ass, okay? So most of the time when people have dogs, I just like don't interact with them at all. Because I don't want to find out, oh, if you actually look at him for longer than 3 seconds at a time, he will bite you because he finds that to be a form of aggression. It's like, that's crazy that you said that after it happened. That's crazy. But Kaya was like the sweetest dog on the planet. Like there was nothing that she disliked. I was like petting her. She was being super sweet. She didn't bark a single time. She didn't do anything even remotely aggressive at any point. She literally was just like, excited to be alive and excited to be getting love from everyone. That was it. All right. Denims, I walk my cats outside on a harness / leash. There's this amazing gentle pit bull that love to go up and greet when they get along perfectly. Oh, my hottest take is actually that I really do love pit bulls. But I've just been really lucky that I've been friends with people who've had such sweet pit bulls. So all my pit bull experiences are really positive. And I know that there are some shitty dog owners that have pit bulls that think it's a fighting dog. It's supposed to be aggressive. And if you are that person, I actually hate you. If you think you don't need to train your fucking giant ass pit bull and you're like, they're supposed to be aggressive, I actually hate you. You are everything that I hate in people. But every pit bull that I have gotten to interact with that a friend has owned has been the sweetest, most adorable baby ever. They're just like, they literally just whine because you're not giving them love. They're like, ooh. And it's like, is your dog okay? It looks like it's suffering. Are you sure it's okay? It's like, he does that because he knows he's going to get love if he does that. That's why he's doing it, because he wants you to play with him, and he wants you to rub his belly, and he wants you to give him treats. That's why he's doing it. It's like, are you sure it's okay? And then they'll be like, here, look. And then they play with it, and it's like, it's super excited. It got exactly what it wanted. It won. And then they'll be like, see, he's just being a baby. He's just literally just being a fucking baby. My dog is made for murder, and I will not be training it. Like, what the fuck? Motherfucker, it's wild how motherfuckers are more focused on Hassan's dog than his message. It's incredibly hard for me to think that someone who advocates for human rights that hard is also being abusive to their dog. You get what I mean? Like his whole platform is harm reduction. What I don't get is like, I'm going to go for whatever has more evidence I'm going to go for the position that has more evidence going for it. And I'm sorry, a random doctored photo that looks like someone photoshopped a piece of tape onto it that has weird like artifacts on that image, and people saying, well, they think that it's a shock collar, versus hundreds of hours of Kaya being the sweetest little angel on the planet and multiple testimonials from people who've actually interacted with Kaya all saying that she's a sweetheart. I don't know, man. I think I'm going to go for that. I think I'm going to go for that over this one screenshot that someone fucking doctored. This is the proof that it was photoshopped. Yeah, I was looking at this. Someone like pulled up and said, the tape doesn't exist. You've not looked at the video. If you had, you would have spotted immediately that no such tape exists. Clean image, doctored image, followed by different angles under the same exposure settings as the original doctored image, standard and zoom. And they're just showing that it makes no sense for this image to be doctored. Or sorry, it makes no sense for people to be believing this when the image itself is actually fucking doctored. So, yeah. It's obviously a bot campaign against him. Well, no, it's that, like, people get really sensitive, rightfully so, about, like, animals. And people, especially if you've ever had pets, and Americans love pets. If you've ever had pets, the idea that someone is abusing their pet is, like, an immediate no-no. I mean, low-key, the craziest thing that I think I've ever seen on Twitch. Wormy. The craziest thing I've ever seen on Twitch was people canceling Alinity for the cat thing. That was like top 10 funniest moments on Twitch is seeing the mass cancellation of Alinity for the throwing her cat. When someone is the right target for a harassment campaign, and you add any accusation of cat or dog or animal abuse, it's like the perfect storm to get a lot of people really fucking mad. Also, the cat literally came right back after. I mean, it's just... The problem that I always have with that clip, I don't like the vodka clip, to be clear. That one was the bad one. Nobody even cares about that. No one ever talks about that one. That one was, in my opinion, the bad one. The cat chucking clip where she takes the cat and she's sitting in her chair and she does this and she's like, stop, I'm going to lose my game. Bro, the distances that I have seen cats jump and fail at, the number of times I have seen cats fucking run into walls or bed frames. My cat launched himself into a storm door and made a louder bang than a tornado. Oh my god. All right. On to the Vivian tweets. Or I guess they were like threads. I was in the other room with Kaya while Hassan was on the stream while I was waiting to go on. Literally the first thing I say on stream is my pants are covered in fur. I don't believe he uses a shock collar to keep Kaya on camera. Furthermore, when he went to grab Kaya after I went on camera, he did so manually and physically leaves the room while visibly not holding anything. This allegation is wild to throw out willy-nilly and is the type of thing that could be potentially career-ending with nothing but a hope and a prayer for evidence. I also do say a hope because I'm very aware that a lot of influential people pushing this would stand to benefit from seeing Hassan's career knocked down a peg. Kaya has a place command, which is pretty typical for dogs. That's it. I've met Kaya. She's one of the sweetest dogs in the world. I would not stand for the use of a shock collar if that allegation had any merit. In conclusion, y'all are fucking wild. The date was June 6, 7. I don't remember which, but you can, by the way, but you can fact check me on this if you like. It's crazy that, like, this is the bar for integrity. It's crazy. They're definitely not some smushy lap dogs like Kaya is. Yeah. Because I have been friends with someone who they rescued an animal that got abused really bad. And this dog, like, he literally wouldn't leave, like, the corner of the room. And she was like, you can ignore it. Like, the house that he came from was just, like, really bad for him. So just, like, try not to look at him or give him any attention because he just gets really scared really easily and then he'll start barking. But he's having a good time sitting in the corner. He just doesn't know you, so he's a little bit nervous. And I was like, got it. I won't look at him. Easy. Just tell me how to interact with your dogs and you got it. And like when an animal is like I'm so it's why I joked about it on stream earlier today and like right now. Like do you see this worm? Do you see her? She's annoyed because I moved her around while she was napping. Do you see this worm? You can tell just by looking. She gets exactly what she wants whenever she wants it. Unless it's like food that she's not allowed to have. And unless it's like going outside without a leash. Or like a harness, rather. And everything else that she wants, she gets it. And she's just a little fucking precious baby. That worm owns you? Yeah, yeah. Ma'am, that is not a cat, that's a worm. Yeah, this is definitely a worm. I want to like move farther back. You can tell just by looking. She's totally relaxed. She completely trusts, especially cats. She is super vibing. And it's like the same thing with Kaya. You can see the way that Kaya interacts with other people. She's super friendly. She's not scared of anything. She's not scared of anyone. Like, I'm sorry. I think the hours of footage, the hundreds of hours of footage of her getting along with literally everyone she's ever met speaks more on how that dog is treated than one clip where she yelps, probably because she like clipped her nail on something, or I saw some people saying that it maybe looked like she tripped a little bit or whatever. Everybody went crazy over, and that went viral.
Of all of America's much more consequential violence, okay? It's the same reason as to why America, Kaya, please just fucking go, just stop. Jesus Christ, what are you doing?
Okay, that's the clip that everybody went crazy over. But when I say crazy, I mean it went crazy. Even if Kaya's taken care of, you think it was appropriate use of a shock, just removing an inch off the bed? No, I don't think he used a shock collar. I don't think it's been proven that he used a shock collar. I don't think that the evidence that internet sleuths and stalkers provided was enough. Full on Islamophobia, people coming out of the woodworks, calling him the F word, going completely insane, saying he was yelling at his dog. I mean, this is like, isn't this how he always sounds? So, if your dog yelps like that, I'm running over to ask if it's okay. Well, I think this is a really good teaching moment for animal owners. Did you know in most basic training guides that they say if your animal yelps like this, you are not supposed to pay attention to it. Yeah, you're not supposed to tend to the animal because then it associates that shock or that pain with the validation of human attention. So unless your animal is severely injured where you need to tend to it and get it help. If it's something like this, that's a quick yelp, you're supposed... I mean, this is literally the story I was telling earlier where my friend, huge pit bull. This pit bull is such a big baby. And he just whines and whines and whines because he caved to giving the pit bull too much love and affection too many times when they would whine. So it'd be like, woo. And the pit bull knows if I make that noise over and over again, I'm going to get love. As long as you can confirm, okay, Kaya looks fine, nothing looks wrong. Okay, great. To let it be and not engage too much. Same thing actually goes for dreams, by the way. If your dog is or your animal is having a nightmare, you're not supposed to wake it up. No matter how bad you feel. I mean, I wouldn't call this yelling, but sure, if that's how you feel. Anyways, this is him showing the collar today, so the next day.
This is the one that people are talking about. Okay, this is the one. This is the one that they saw.
There's something so infuriating knowing that like Hassan is actually one of the few people that I've met their dog, and their dog is so well trained and so sweet and so loving. And then everyone is falsely accusing him of having a fucking shock collar. Meanwhile, there's clips of him saying he would never buy a shock collar for his dog.
It has the capacity to vibrate. And that's it. Are you happy?
Also, as a quick sidebar, just like huge pro. Yeah, someone just highlighted the fact that Newsom signed SB 79. Which is historic housing legislation. We can talk about it in a little bit once we're done with this.
That's it. Good. There's the AirTag. There's the fucking vibrator. It also has a flashlight component to it at nighttime. And it also has a tracker on it when she gets lost. If she were to actually get fucking lost.
Showing a random, it's not, dude, it's not a random collar. If you look at the collar she's wearing in the video before and you look at the one in his hand, they look identical. And if you're going so far down the conspiracy rabbit hole that, oh, he ran to get another one and make it look identical. Nah, man. If you want to doubt, you can doubt anything. This is true. And I think that's the most, I think that's the most common thing happening here is that people jump on the bandwagon. They want to cope because they want to see him canceled and fall because they differ in political beliefs. But man, like you lose all credit. You can hate him, you can love him, but you lose all credibility when you start with Islamophobia and the F word for somebody you don't like. This has nothing to do with the dog.
Please don't
exactly.
I will say this is definitely like, this really is such peak fake outrage on shit. Like this clip alone, the fact that this is on LSF and people are clutching their pearls over it is crazy. To want people to have some journalistic integrity when they have a platform.
I mean, he's gonna.
You should just tweet. Yes, I did.
He put his fucking flag on the. He put his stake on this. Okay, he was like, "Oh, enough people shit on him. It's good enough." It's like obviously not a. It's obviously no matter how fucking made up a narrative it is. If a clip looks bad enough, then he will go with it, and he will just use these guys. All they fucking do. All these guys fucking do is basically farm Reddit for talking points, and Reddit can so easily be botted and manipulated. And I don't think we're ever going to get ahead of that. There's just nothing we can do. Bro, he said you're abusing Kyle. Like, no way, fuck him. Yeah, I mean, if he thinks that he can suck my dick. Weird how quiet he was about literal pedophilia in certain communities. I mean, it took him 2 years to fucking come out and be like, yeah, the genocide is happening and it's really fucking bad, actually. So, Charlie's been on a good streak lately. He genuinely cares about dogs. He talks about how much he cares about dogs and pets all the time. So do I, dumb fuck. That's the reason why I'm fucking pissed off. That's the reason why I'm fucking annoyed. He could just like unironically reach out and be like, hey, what's going on here? Like, what was this about? This clip looks bad. You know what I mean? Hey, Hassan, I know we've been around one another before. We've actually been.
The goalpost moving also was crazy with these losers. First, it was Hassan shocked the dog. Now it's why was Hassan even angry at Kyle, like brother in Christ? People are upset that Hassan is just in a bad mood now. Apparently, these people need to be in a perfect mood around their pet 24/7. It's like, is it obscene to say that I think Kaya being told stop being a little baby because he knows what her yelp means in that moment is not animal abuse? Like I feel like I'm the one going insane thinking that it's okay if you say stop being a baby to your pet when your pet is clearly being a baby. Like, if you're a good animal owner, which I would say that Hassan is a good dog owner, I feel like my bar for dogs is like really high, and Kaya, like, she just like clears it easily. It's crazy how easily she clears it. And that to me is the sign of a good dog owner. If your dog is super polite and super loving and wants attention and wants love, but understands the limits, like doesn't jump on you, like her tail is like wagging and she very clearly is enjoying her scratches, but she knows that she can't just like jump on you because she's like 100 pounds or something. Like that is a sign of a good, well-trained dog that has a lot of love and gets a lot of love. To claim that that person is abusing his dog because she yelped in a way that he knew wasn't a meaningful yelp and said, "Stop being a baby." People saying he didn't even check on her when he quite literally turned around and saw that she was fine. Yeah, he turned around and looked at her for a little bit and then she like went straight into napping.
Around one another, and a lot of the people that I know that
I saw Kaya. No. I saw the Kaya shit in the fucking Slay the Spire Reddit. No hobby or interest is fucking safe from these freaks.
I'm around all the time and do content with have not only been around you, but also been around Kaya. He could have just fucking hit up, not me, but any number of different people to be like, hey, do you think there's any veracity? Do you think there's any veracity to these claims? Not just like, don't ask me directly. Do your due diligence. Why the fuck do you go to Reddit for talking points, dumbass? What kind of fucking moron are you? It's fucking insane to me that like this is what goes for like doing commentary on the internet is just like, oh, these are the Reddit threads from some of the most like schizophrenic people you've ever actually encountered. This is all it takes for me. He said you hide the bad stuff from your friends? He said I hide. Okay, I'm going to DM him. Gross. Fucking moron. All right, whatever.
Okay, let's close. All right, this was the last thing. I haven't seen this one.
I actually have authority to speak on this as someone who has a dog that looks almost identical to Kaya. Hi, big boy. His name's Odin. He needs a bath, but Odin. There is not a shock collar in the world. In the world. Also, Hassan is absolutely right about their joints. My big guy's already had to have surgeries on both of his elbows. Now, I let my big boy roam around, but I have rugs up and carpets.
This was the other reason why people being like, vibration collars are wrong. It's like, bro, have you ever been around a big ass dog? If you've been around a big ass dog before, you know that they have the thickest necks on the planet. They are barely feeling a vibration collar. The vibration collar is just a reminder. It's like the lightest vibration they can even feel because of how, like, no one, it's so crazy to me. I get the people being upset about shock collars. Okay, that makes sense. I understand that. People being upset about vibration collars, like, you are fucking cooked. Your brain is so cooked. On a dog that big, the idea that a vibration collar is causing harm is fucking insane to me. Your phone vibrating in your pocket is going to be felt more than a vibration collar on a dog that big's neck. I had someone claiming that the vibration collar was triggering dog PTSD of past shock collars. I mean, that would be true if, like, a dog was previously abused with a shock collar. But, like, people have literally seen Kaya grow up as a puppy to what she is now, an adult dog.
In every room, because hard floors are harder on their joints. Hip dysplasia is a real thing in these types of breeds. It's not abuse. He is not abusing his dog. Also, she's part Chow, and Chows are lazy as hell. They just are.
Love that TikTok noise. Yeah. Part cow? No, part chow. So, Some dog breeds want to sleep. I mean, cats and dogs already sleep a lot. But some dogs and some cats just want to chill. Dude, Meerkat has so much energy and Wormy just wants to sleep. She's just a sleepy girl. And then she has like maybe an hour a day where she wants like attention and she wants to be pet and she wants, you know, playtime. And then the rest of the day, she just wants to sleep and relax. And Meerkat, I'm actually surprised that he's been so behaved. He wakes me up in the morning and he follows me around and he's like, meow, 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 for like the first hour that I'm awake. And he's like, come on, don't you want to pet me so bad? Don't you want to play with me so bad? Don't you want to play fetch so bad right now? Come on. For the first hour. And it's like, I think I think my cat knows when I say like, anyways, guys, that's going to be it for, because he like runs up and he shows up and he's like, oh, you're ending stream. Yes, you can give me love time now. Denims just used an annoying voice talking about her cat.